This game only has one player, but the man still played for 3 years. But on the day he cleared all the levels, the game world has become a reality, and the task panel appeared in front of everyone. Everyone is required to do so within 90 days. Clear the first floor of the travel tower. If failed, humanity will perish, and I am the only person who has completed this game. Know exactly what you have to do first. I have to hurry up and get that piece of equipment. Soon, I followed the plot in the game and came to a shopping mall. I remember it very clearly. There is a place outside the tower in J server. Wait until I enter the treasure hunting area. A lot of people have gathered here. They are all more or less. Have you played the game Tower of Trials? These people know very well. Only pieces of equipment will appear here. It will definitely be a bloody fight for a while. That voice interrupted my thoughts. This person is the representative of the company that signed a contract with me, Zhang Fanzai. Being a different person, he knows I played this game. Want me to share my experience with him. I won't give him a good look, because he has been exploiting his subordinates with fake contracts, and I am also one of the victims. The middle class guy didn't notice my anger at all, still nagging about letting me go through the back door. By the way, get a better contract. Little did I know that this also completely angered me. I hit him on the nose with my head. Let him speak with respect to me. I even knocked out 2 of the middle boy STs, covering your mouth and wailing in pain. Have to say, this makes me feel very happy, although I really want to beat him up. But now is not the time, because that thing is about to appear. Sure enough, the next second, a white light rises into the sky ahead. Then a towering tree appeared in front of everyone's eyes. There are some red fruits growing on the branches of the big tree. This is indeed the same as in the game I played. This tree is called the Greedy Mangrove. Every fruit it bears will increase different attribute values for users. But there are only some of these good things. Competition must be fierce. Soon everyone was rushing to fight for it. Some people even started fighting. I stood there without taking any action, because only I know where the real baby is. Soon all the fruits were snatched away. The mangrove also launched an attack at this time. Some unlucky ones were kicked out directly. At this time, someone recalled that all the fruits of the mangrove trees were picked. It will carry out indiscriminate attacks. With the words run away quickly. I've got here 50 times before. Everyone ran away rolling and crawling. The middle branded boy who was escaping was stopped by me. I told him the real baby was coming soon. Although the middle whited boy who heard this was a little suspicious, but he didn't leave when he saw me. The worries in my heart were also dispelled. Then he asked me what to do now. I stretched out my hand and pointed at the mangrove tree in front of me. A person who acts alone is easily targeted, so we have to approach him from both sides to confuse his sight. I told him again to do as I said. Otherwise, everything will be over soon. The middle the villain guy also swore to make me feel at ease. He also said that he was not a novice. I shouted and went up. At the same time, he rushed over head first. After I escaped the attack of Greedy Mangrove, I found out that the middle the villain boy didn't come as promised. At this moment, the middle branch officer looked at me with a proud expression on his face. He wants me to be the bait this time. This is what I expected. Fortunately, this guy's character hasn't changed at all, because his standing for way is the real bait. Really. After I escaped this attack from Greedy Mangrove, the middle boy hasn't reacted yet. The West came to him in the blink of an eye. He was tied up tightly in an instant. He had no chance to break free. At this moment, the middle class boy is no longer as proud as before. Still wants me to save him. For his cry for help, I don't pay any attention to it. On the contrary, I wish he would die soon, accompanied by a shrill scream. My infant was strangled alive by vines. At this moment, several more vines were lashing at me. I know his attack angles well. Sure enough, after I escaped the attack of the Greedy Mangrove, his 2 vines are the same as I calculated. Collided together. Under the influence of inertia, taking advantage of the situation, he turned around and stabbed the Greedy Mangrove himself. As the tree body was penetrated, a blood red heart is revealed from the middle. This is the 5th precious mangrove core I need. Sure enough, it's exactly the same as what I experienced in the game. Want to get this treasure? Players must accurately grasp its trajectory. Find a way to make it attack itself. I picked up a stick. Let it obediently hand over the mahogany car. This Greedy Mangrove has the attribute of treasure grabbing, so it will not increase the experience value. It can keep me on the charts for a day at most. Suddenly the mangrove tree became violent, wildly weaving tree roots. The next second it used the scale to suck blood. The vines are coming towards me. So many vines. Even if I'm a boss, I can't avoid them all. But I can choose to be tough. The branch in his hand barely deflected its attack trajectory. Or was my cheek scratched by a lion? No matter how many times it changes the attack trajectory, I can predict it perfectly, because I have repeated it countless times. Use the mangrove tree that I can't do anything to activate the defense mechanism. Release a swarm of flowers and butterflies. I recognized it at first glance as a sleeping butterfly. This thing, a powder containing sleeping ingredients, will be spilled. I quickly covered my mouth and nose. Just hold your breath. This thing has no effect on me at all. While avoiding the mangrove attack, I quickly approached him. Then I held the branches tightly with both hands. Leap. Plunged several branches into the core of the mangrove tree. The previously green mangroves suddenly withered, turned into flesh. At this time, the system sends a prompt. My achievements will be displayed on the leaderboard for 1 day. In order not to be noticed by thousands of people, I choose to hide some of my information. After processing this, I finally got the essence of this mangrove tree. This thing can add at least share bonus points to me. Each level up will give you some bonus points. Now I am equivalent to level 3. This is the most cost-effective equipment in the first 50 floors. I swallowed it immediately. The extremely pure essence of life melts in my body. All fatigue is swept away. I can't wait to open the player information. Check whether the reward value has been added. Although I am only at level 1 now, but there is already reward value of share points. This is equivalent to me being the most powerful being in level E. The next place I want to go is the museum. That's the place where you can get the most treasures. The magic power overflowing from the travel tower in the game extends to the entire Earth. Although most people are not affected, but only one thing has changed. That is, the antiques outside the tower have become holy relics. It didn't turn into a real holy relic, because the holy relics with the power to destroy heaven and earth are all in the tower. The holy relics outside the tower are just copies of them. Museums are places that preserve the most relics. It's like a treasure warehouse. The problem is that there are definitely not a few people in the museum. There are Chica Greedy Mangroves in this city alone, but the museum is different. It is a unique existence. So people who cover the holy relics will definitely come from all over the place. And there must be big bosses among these people. Soon I came to the museum. The system also prompted me that I have entered the treasure hunting area. But it's quieter here than I thought. Soon I found a charred corpse. Sure enough, there were still people who came one step ahead of me. This is the difference between my expectation and reality. Far beyond my imagination. In just 1 day, someone dared to kill someone. People who come here, they should all be eyeing the greatest map. This map records information about the Tower of Trials, where are the mazes, ruins, and even equipment and monsters. It's all clearly written above. So, it has become a treasure coveted by many players. However, the information on it is limited to the first 3 layers. Now on the second floor of the museum, a group of people fought again to get the holy relics. Then a strong man appeared, stopped everyone. He threatened everyone that anyone who dared to move would die. But no one will be afraid of him because of this threat. Instead, someone wanted to knock his head off. The strong man was so angry that he slammed his fists together. It has really a toast. If you don't take it, you will have to drink as a penalty. As soon as the words fell, the strong man's sleeves exploded instantly. Then the arms are covered with a layer of rock hammers. The young man was a little scared when he saw this, because this strong man already has inherent abilities. At this moment, the evil spirit surrounding the strong man was like a stone thrown at him. The map is mine. Anyone who stands in my way will die. You said the map is yours. I don't agree with this. Follow the sound. I saw a staggering old man walking slowly. The strong man got angry, an old man like you. I twist the one with one hand. Easier than twist him a bottle cap. The old man smiled and clicked his tongue. Then let us see which of us is faster. The words just fell. The old man raised his finger. Then a flash of flame appeared. Then the old man stretched out his palm, breathing gently into the flame. The flames struck the strong man like a sharp arrow. The flames engulfed the strong man in an instant. There are also flames gushing out from his 7 orifices. Just 4.5 seconds. The strong man was burned to coke. It's a pity that the gold necklace around my neck did not melt. The old man also said something sincerely. Young people, in your next life you must know how to respect the old and love the young. Don't set yourself on fire. At this time, the old man's teammate Lily rushed over. Leave the rest to me. Only so. She placed a statue of Anubis on the ground. Then she poured magic into the stone statue. Kill all the people who get in the way. The next second, the stone statue seemed to be alive. Lights up a flash of red. Then, the stone statue turned into a big black dot carved with golden lines. Lily stared at the people in front of him, smiling slightly. Are you handing over your things? Or should I do it myself? Everyone has woken up after seeing so many big guys. Give up resistance immediately. At this time, I walked slowly through them. Look left, look right. Finally found this holy relic. Fortunately, it wasn't damaged from the fight. Lily saw this. His face turned cold. Anubis, kill him for me. After receiving the order, Anubis raised the spear in his hand, threw it at me, seeing that the opponent's attack has already come. But I stood motionless. With one palm of his hand, he flew away the incoming spear. Lily was also surprised. This was completely beyond her expectation. I looked at her. A joking opening. Your puppy seems to have lost his only weapon. After hearing this, he hurriedly lowered his head and rummaged through his school bag. Then he took out Anubis statues at once. The awakened Anubis acts like a bodyguard. Protect Lily behind you. Seeing this, I just sneered. Have to say, this little girl has some skills. She can control dogs with very little magic power. And that old man just now didn't expect that either. So many big guys have shed their rookie status. Then I took out the holy relic I just got. As I poured my magic power into the secret relic, the pantry tiger instantly transformed into a majestic tiger. Mere desert jackal. I dare to bring in front of the tiger. I reach out and point forward. Tear them all to pieces for me. After receiving the order, the tiger roared, pounced on them. Anubis barked in return. The tiger's claws are raised high. With a loud bang, Anubis' head was smashed into pieces. Then the tiger rushed into the dog pack like a fierce tiger. One clean bite at a time. Soon this Anubis. Everything was cleaned up by tigers. At this moment, Lily was frightened. She has never seen this kind of use of holy relics, and the oppressive feeling the tiger gave her, as if to tear her skin apart. Lily collapsed on the ground with a block. She thought the stone statue was the most powerful holy relic here. I walked slowly to him. No. Can you hand over Tutankhamun's mask? After the friendly exchange between tiger and her, I finally got the holy relic. Replica of Tutankhamun's mask. Then I ordered the tiger to keep an eye on the people here. Don't let anyone follow you. So now, it has time for me to get the strongest skill from the Tower of Trial. At this moment, I was standing quietly next to the old man. Let us look at the boundary in front of us together. The old man was confused. He doesn't understand how I got to this level. Could it be that Liu was defeated by him? What is the old man thinking about? I don't care at all. I just secretly looked at the barrier in front of me. This is a one-stop barrier on the first floor. It's also my first time seeing you. The old man reminded me. Whether this barrier is magic, even physical attacks are useless. I didn't pay attention to what he said. This barrier is the place where the breath of magic is reversed. I told the old man, I have a way to destroy the barrier, but I have a condition. You must always use fire magic. Only in this way can the barrier be weakened. Until I go in and take out the holy relics, you can't stop using magic. The old man thought for a moment. Can only agree. He doesn't want to go through all the hardships and get nothing. The old man yelled. The hot flames on the hands are burning crazily. There was a loud bang on the barrier in front of me. Snap. The barrier suddenly cracked open, and I took this opportunity to break through the barrier and break in. This is different from the second floor. There are no traces of being touched by anyone else, except that the iron sword with the Stegosaurus printed on it was taken away. It seems that boy has succeeded and left. He must have set up this barrier as well. But even you don't know. What I took away was just a second-class holy relic, right? This string of champagne ball can create unique abilities that are unique to me. That is the last piece of the puzzle of the strongest skill, plus the pearl and magic tool, and the red of the Tutankhamun mask. Just fuse these holy relics. You can get AR as level of truth. Can open the status window of other players. You can also tell whether the player's words are true or false. Can be used 3 times a day. There are wise in this world, and the eye of truth is the strongest among them. With the fusion of the 3 secret relics, I successfully completed the hidden mission and obtained the strongest skill of the Tower of Trial, Fusion, and it has become my inherent ability. Just complete a specific task. Can copy other players' inherent abilities and inherent skills. Save it to word memory. Just through fusion, you can create stronger abilities. At this time, the old man couldn't hold on any longer, urging me to finish my work and come out quickly. I want to try how I can copy other people's abilities. The system prompts. This old man is a person who has his feelings. People who live with masks. Just let him show his heart and copy. To put it simply, just let me make him angry. I told the old man, you can now stop using skills. Actually, you don't need to do this at all. The old man who heard this asked me puzzledly why. I shouted carpo. The barrier in front of him shattered. This sentence is the spell to lift the barrier. The reason why I let him keep using skills, just to consume his magic power. Now the old man's magic power has almost been used up. To anger the old man, I directly set fire to the map of Daldanji that he was looking for so hard. I can't let anyone threaten my advantage. This behavior made the old man completely crazy. You damn right. I am going to kill you. At the same time, the system also sent a prompt. I have met the conditions for copying. Then the flames on the old man's body. A skill card forms above my head. I successfully obtained his below skill fire element. Can increase the user's tolerance to flames. Seeing this, I smiled slightly. I didn't expect that the first copy would get off to a good start. The old man was shouting there. I must pay the price. Next second, I also used the same fire element as him. The old man was shocked. He discovered that my skills were exactly the same as his, but the power is very different. I stared at him crazily. Old man, if you want to be able to climb the tower smoothly in the future, just listen to me. After getting what you want quickly, I walked out of the museum. I now have the element of fire and the eye of truth. 2 skills. There is also an inherent ability Furin, and he also captured 2 chess pieces that can be used at will. But there is still a long way to go. I have to rank my abilities first. Start collecting from the most needed abilities. Although I can't monopolize all skills, but the most important and powerful skill, I won't let anyone go. Soon, antiques stolen from museums across the country. On the news, this is the same as I guessed. Players from all over the country. Everyone is starting to prepare for climbing the tower. This news, even the video of me swinging the spear with one hand, also played. Fortunately, I beat the horse. Some people also recognized. This is the same person who killed the greedy mangrove tree. This makes me a little dizzy. I have to find a way to hide my identity. The news said, in order to investigate what that Tower of Trial is, officials who can use supernatural powers, the Association of Awakeners was established. The actions of this administrative department is faster than I thought. At this time, the camera shows Han Shangzhen, the president of the Awakened Association. He came specifically to recruit awakened people to join them. Also specially emphasized, as long as the person in the video is willing to join, the Association of Awakeners can meet all his requirements. I see. Han Sansen's appearance was specifically for me, but they underestimated me too much. No matter what the price, I won't belong to anyone. Know the value of a skilled player, much higher than even ordinary players. Han Shangzhen also knew this reason. That's why you want to win me over with a blank check. Since he can sit in the position of president, that should be a very strong ability. Or is he an old player of the Tower of Trials? Compare the two. I still hope he does it out of ability. This way it will be more valuable if I copy it. Tonight at 8 o'clock, the Tower of Trials is now fully open. The screen changes. The Tower of Trial has been opened. This is exactly like the game I play, and almost all of them are newbies here. Entering the pagoda to commemorate him. The system will issue gold coins to each of us. Gold coins are the currency in circulation in the tower. Players can upload their own performance videos to earn gold coins for every event clicks. Players of different levels, different amounts of handling fees need to be paid. In addition, players can only attack monsters leading to the next level. The live broadcast function can only be used when boss. When a player is reported for click fraud, all other violations. Power. The system will take corresponding punishment measures. This is the tower climber and the ordinary residents outside the tower. The only bridge of contact. That is, the broadcast system. The greater the chance that the player will pass the level, the more fans there are. The number of clicks will be higher. This is the most interesting setting in Tower of Trials. Everyone who understands the rules of the game can't wait to rush in. They all want to occupy the perfect position, get more benefits. It is not difficult for me to get gold coins. I don't want to be the first to upload a video. Reveal one's own exclusive information. I already figured out what to do as the first step. That is a special path that is completely different from others. When I was attacking the centuries floor of the trial tower, encountered a dead end. At that time, in order to enter the next level, I turned the dozens of layers below upside down, working hard to collect fragments of hidden information. Finally, I found the answer in the ruins. I didn't understand until then. I have practiced hard for several years for this role. It was a failure from the beginning. Then I came to a labyrinth with difficulty level B. Labyrinth of those. It is characterized by a variety of complex traps. To pass level censure, the most important thing is to have a solid foundation. The key to capturing the censure's floor is in this maze. Then I opened the door and walked in. This familiar look. I also feel that nothing has changed at all. I didn't expect anyone else to come in. Logically speaking, no one should be the first to come here except me. The girl who looked back seemed to see my thoughts. He explained that he was just passing by. I just happened to see that the door of the maze was not closed. Then I came in. To ask activate it is easy to tell if the other person is lying. But this girl has a more sympathetic skill. Still quite interesting. Can eliminate the other person as discomfort. To become quiet. The condition for copying is that you need to work with her for 24 hours. At the moment when time passes, there can't be anyone else between us. Use this skill to deal with this woman in the future. Yes, maybe it can be used. Then each of them briefly introduced themselves. This girl's name is Buhina. I also introduced myself to them politely. Anyway, I'm going to stab you in the back in the future. I won't remember their names. Buhina naturally had my arm. Asked me which level I have reached before. I told her how many levels you have played, and I have played as many levels as you can. To be honest, I really can't stand his sympathetic skills. If I hadn't known his skills in advance, maybe I will actually feel very kind to you. But this also made me understand how to use this skill. Then Buhina asked me to tell them about it. Characteristics of the monster in this maze. Then I distanced myself from them. In this maze, the location changes every time. The words just fell. The maze began to vibrate. Then several square stone pillars protruded from the wall. Fortunately, Buhina responded quickly. Otherwise, I will be crushed by this stone pillar. Red-haired young man is his friend. Still standing there stupidly. Quickly remind him to get away quickly. Fortunately, this boy's fate escaped. Everyone who had saved their lives collapsed on the ground, panting heavily, waiting for movement in the maze. After stopping, they discovered that 2 people were missing from the team. I patted the dust on my body slowly. These people. Have you never played a maze that changes the terrain? Buhina wakes up now. This place is too dangerous for new players like them. He quickly asked the long-haired girl beside him. Can you use your abilities to find the exit? And the long-haired girl's ability changes during the maze transformation has been cancelled. That means they are being held here. I'm still surprised. How come they are so confident? Have you entered this maze? It turns out it has navigation capabilities. What a bunch of idiots. That thing must appear soon. This is Buhina looking at me angrily. Why does the maze change places? Without telling us in advance. My ass turned cold. Did I ask you to follow me in? Juan Mo wasn't happy when he heard this. He also said that he disliked me from the beginning. But the next second his head flew out. There is also an axe embedded in the wall. No one has reacted yet. One more has been separated and lying on the ground. Park Hae was so anxious that she cried loudly when she saw this. He has no idea what happened. Just listen to a cock cry. A bull demon rushed over carrying a big bull. Then he picked up his axe. In just a moment, he was already in front of everyone. And the axe in his hand has already been raised high. And this bull was already frozen in place with fear. Like a statue. At this time, my feet exerted strength. Disappeared instantly. Wait for me to appear again. Already arrived in front of the bull demon. And his sharp axe also struck down at this moment. But this time it was all broken. And I'm already jumping high at the moment. Come to the top of his head. System prompt. You have dodged the attack. And get a hidden skill. Gap skills allow me to compete with myself. When fighting against a powerful enemy, every some points of gap can reduce the gap by 1 level. Can make me stronger quickly. Then I grabbed the bull demon's feet. Use the inertia of rotation to distance yourself from it. The bull demon roared. Come at me again. While I'm hiding, gap skill points increased by 0.05. He keeps attacking. I kept avoiding. I just use it as a tool to improve skill points. No matter how powerful his attack is. If you can't hit me, it's in vain. I'm still chasing him for being too slow. You can't even hit me at this speed. The demon was completely angered by me. Keep making angry roars. Then an axe struck diagonally upward from below. For his attack. I was not in a hurry to escape. Want to become stronger quickly. You have to make a bet with your life. Under my precise control. His axe just scratched my neck. System prompt. I narrowly avoided the fatal attack. Increase my gap skill points by 1. I have to say that this is a good deal compared to the bet. After I escaped another attack from the bull demon, I decided not to play with him anymore. Because I found that these old lambs are about to run away. Then I ducked behind Park Hae. Where are you going? At this time, the bull demon also followed me and killed me. My purpose is to separate Park Hae from them. The bull demon's sharp axe flashed through the thicket. Even solid walls. A deep ravine was cutting them all. At this time, the maze began to change again. Separated me from the bull demon. At this time, the two survivors collapsed on the ground and gasped for breath. They were worried that the bull demon would catch up again. I told them that I just touched the luminous moss powder. This kind of value constantly attracts bull demons to chase us. Park Hae didn't understand why I did this at all. This is of course to enhance gap skills. And get rid of this troublesome little red-haired guy. While the maze changes places, I can replenish my energy. When the cat chases me, I will play with him again. Park Hae was shocked when she heard this. How many times do I have to repeat this to get out of here? I put up a finger and told them. It will take another month. The two of them immediately planned to leave me separately. This way you can avoid being chased by the bull demon. But I'm not going to let him go. Walking aimlessly is even more dangerous. The two of them broke into cold sweat after hearing this. Immediately asked me if I know the location of the exit. I played with the sharp knife in my hand. I know this maze better than anyone else. So of course I know where the exit is. Park Hae grated her teeth helplessly. There's nothing we can do about it. We can only stay with you. I looked at them with a bad smile on my face. There is no free lunch in the world. So hand all your gold coins. There are people outside now. Really all beating the goblin lair alone. Rumor has it that is on the charts. And actually many people believe it. This also caused his click volume to skyrocket. The team of hooded men are happy. You know, the number of clicks is almost eating gold coins. This is also thanks to their PS technology. Not waiting for them to be happy for a few minutes. There is another one that strengthens the equipment to level 10 for the first time. Top on video. And the number of clicks is still soaring like crazy. This horrified the speculator man. He can't believe this is true. It turned out that it was around half minutes ago. I bought a few pieces of junk equipment through the exchange. Integrated the 3 purchased pieces of equipment. And got a wheel of fortune from the goddess of luck. Available in 10 分钟 use. Increase the player's luck to the upper limit. Then use the equipment enhancement scrolls. With the blessing of the wheel of fortune, I successfully strengthened the dagger too. Shen also rewarded me with 5 gold coins. I can't wait to weave twice. This equipment suits me very well now. Next 10 days. From time to time we are chased by bull demons. I have been using it to increase gap skill points. Park and also asked friends from the outside for help. But I haven't found any way to get out. So they plan to kill me while I slept. Then I hid in the front door not long ago. In the food they found. Hold on until Park Hae's brother comes to the rescue. Hanma didn't hesitate. Pick up a stone and throw it at me. At this time Pu Hae grabbed his arm. This guy reacts too quickly. As long as it's a fight, whether we're confronting him head on or attacking him, he has no chance of winning. Subsequently, Park Hae took out a hurricane hook from her bag. Just one drop can sally by me upstairs to the west. Subsequently, they grilled a plate of mushrooms for me enthusiastically. I asked Hanma for more, then savored it carefully. Hanma watched me eat it. I'm very excited. But the next second, the red hair spit out a mouthful of blood, holding his own throat desperately. These two idiots. You don't really think I will eat the food you give me without hesitation. When I was picking up his food, I have already replaced the poisonous mushrooms. I will open the system immediately. Report Park Hae for violating regulations and secretly broadcasting live broadcasts. The next second, a red rim appeared on his body. His punishment was replaced by an extremely cruel fate. And the audience in Park Hae's live broadcast room, they were all punished and couldn't watch videos for months. At this time, the bull demon caught up again. When he saw me, he rushed towards me with scarlet eyes. Just at this time, I also meet the conditions for copying Horing and that skill, accompanied by a successful copy prompt. He is completely useless to me now. When and Nora were so anxious that they almost cried. My brother is from the Black Crow Union. Leave me here. You will regret this. At the same time, the bull demon just knocked him away with his axe. And I jumped up high and put me on top of the bull demon's head. Let Park Hae take good care of it. That stupid guild enemy, who is more terrifying. Then I rotated freely in the air for 2.5 times. Used the inertia of the knife to stab the bull demon's neck. And this time it only stretched his cowhide. But riding a horse penetrated his body. Finally, the increase in gap was not in vain. Then I exerted my strength with both feet. Disappeared instantly. The body is as fast as lightning and rushes towards the bull demon. A shovel dodges the axe he swings. One shot. Make a roundabout way and use the fire element to block his attack. The bull demon roared. Slap away the incoming flames. And I had already passed under his crotch at this time. And slashed both of his legs. A banging sound. The pained bull demon kneeled down one knee on the ground. This guy should be showing his trump card soon. Sure enough, the next second, the bull demon's eyes turned scarlet. He activated the skill balance. His body size is also more than twice as big as before. And there's green light coming out of both feet. Activate the violent bull demon. Within 5分钟 use. Attack speed, attack power and speed are all increased by 50%. He actually spoke to humans. I'm going to tear you apart completely. So that you can never set foot here again. I'm not afraid at all. So what if your magic power is stronger than before? Just let your horse come over. The Bull Demon smashed me with an axe. I'm going to crush you completely. His giant axe was blocked by my short sword. Every attack he made was perfectly deflected by me. For a while, we started a crazy fight. Don't give in to anyone. Park Hina, who was hiding behind, watched fiercely. He was actually waiting for that monster's attack. This is Hare. Boss level monsters with skills above level Shi. Even if all members of the Black Crow Union come together, can't beat him either. But that lunatic never lags behind in a one-on-one battle. The more I fight with him now, the more excited I am. My gap skills are improving every time I fight. I can feel myself getting stronger quickly. At this time, I found that the attack of the Bull Demon is not as fast as it was at the beginning. It looks like the time for his skills is coming soon. I found the opportunity and rushed towards him quickly. Leave several hairs on the body of the Bull Demon. But at this moment, the Bull Demon's fist has locked onto me, and I have nowhere to hide in the air. Just when his fist was about to hit me, stopped in the air and unable to run forward. This is the same as I judged. The duration of his berserk skill has expired. The sequel of this skill will put him into a state of suspended animation for 24 hours. And I have this loss. Constant battle with him successfully increased my gap skill by 50 points. This can close the level gap at level 19. There are 20 days until the next opening of the maze. At the current speed, it is enough to get 100 points of clearance. Next 20 days, I keep fighting the Bull Demon. Finally, the gap value increased to 100. Now I can knock the Bull Demon away with just one punch. I fell to the ground and couldn't get up again. It's time to say goodbye to the calf. Then this woman is the only one left to deal with. After hearing this, Park Hina hurriedly said, "Can you give me Braham's ring?" That's what his brother got in exchange for encouraging people to participate in others. Braham's ring. It is one of the most powerful equipment that can be obtained on the first floor. Can increase the user's movement speed, give it magic resistance, can also suppress the magic power of monsters. My two eyes judged that what he said was true, but I still don't plan to let him go. I forced him to join me. Big company funded. In order to make him obedient, I merged the skill globe ladder with the skill fire element, thereby obtaining a new level 1 skill solar fighting brand, then printed on John Now. This is the contract for joining the company. The person who is branded must fully obey the orders of the implementer. If you violate it, you will be burned by fire. Desperate to live in pain, so we came out of the maze. This achievement will be displayed on the leaderboard. One day, the tower system also rewarded each of us with 5,000 gold coins. Naturally, I snatched 2 Hina gold coins. In this way, I will have more than even coins. Before separation, I ordered Park Hina. Give me the Alha ring within 2 days. At this moment, all the outside media are reporting. 1 week after the single army guild for the country. News about attacking the 3rd floor of the Tower of Trial. The Shantung Guild is the #1 guild for the country. It is also the strongest among the known guilds in the country. I didn't expect them to be so anxious. Of course, they will regret it very much in the future. I understand why they are so anxious. Nothing more than, I just want to be the first to occupy the many resources in the tower. However, the clearest time given for each level is 20 days. Just pass the customs within the specified time. There is no need to attack the next level. If you don't lay a good foundation, just urgently increase the difficulty. You will be instantly crushed by the fierce difficulty suppression. I have to collect it within this month first. Occurring news information. If you want to spread rumors everywhere and disinformation, get high quality information. Just need a few trustworthy and reliable people. And the only people I know and trust are those guys. The first is Li Taming, whose name is Baldman, and not only area and faced during Flower. Soon I met them. They were with me 2 years ago before the trial. Li Taming fought in the tower. Level Shi unique ability mechanical lord. There is nothing to provoke except consuming magic power. Good at large skill battles with during flowers. Level Shi unique ability matrix taekwondo. This is a guy who can defend at close range, and the inherent ability to deal damage. If I want to copy their capabilities, we must reach the archer's floor of the trial tower together. Although today is our first formal meeting, but after communicating with them, my heart is very at ease. Besides, I also learned about representation around the world, trade union action, chance of live broadcast anchors, and about hijacking people by. The magic group came to start the coin factory. Then they took me to attend tests set by the Association of Awakeners. Only those who pass. An identification code will be printed on the wrist. This is how you can enter the tower. It seems that Han Shangzhan, the president of the Awakened Association, it should be under the guise of reducing the number of victims. Summon the hidden powerful people. That being the case, then I'll make good use of it. The garbage system made by this association is good. Since the Awakened Association came to power, players whose level is determined to be below level F, not even qualified to climb to the 2nd floor. If the player gets a higher level judgment result, then you will receive it immediately. Official and various top-ranked guilds. Invitation to join. No. Awakener Association Park Hina and his brother Park Hee-jin. Coming like stars holding the moon. Park Hwa-jin is known as the star of hope of the Black Crow Guild. This is a strong man who is more popular than them. This is Kim Ki-tae from the Samurai Guild. Kim Ki-tae stared at Park Hee-na fiercely. Brothers and sisters, I am here today because of you. If there is a mistake, you know it. The brother and sister nodded in fear. I know we will work hard. Their bodyguard is rude. Push away people. Make way for them. The one blocking the front is the 3 of us who just arrived. A bodyguard pointed at us and shouted, "What happened to you? Didn't you hear me say get out of the way?" This makes me feel baffled. Waiting for the draw. Why get out of the way? How many times push the bodyguard away? Why can't you even handle this guy? Then he poked me on the shoulder. Although I don't know what you do, but now you're in trouble. A sound of loss. The Eye of Truth activates. Hot River Tongue is level bar, so it has the ability to carry out fatal surprise attacks. Raise the opponent's hostility to the upper limit. You can copy it desired skill. This made me instantly interested. Hostility is online. Getting started is easy. I grabbed the finger that Buhiton poked me with. With a click, he broke it to 90 degrees. Park Hwa-jin is also a ruthless person. I couldn't hold back the pain of my broken finger and didn't scream. I drank the water without caring. Wait for him to get angry quickly. The next second, Park Hwa-jin rushed towards me. Take out your wrist and brace you, you ant. I washed his face directly with water. While passing by him, punched him on the leg. Park Hwa-jin, who fell to the ground, covered his legs in pain. Onlookers, I have no idea how he fell. Park Hina hid in the crowd and shivered. He doesn't know why I'm here. Jinjin came over with 2 bodyguards. Enough is enough. I found the Eye of Truth cannot see Jinjin's face. That is to say, the level gap between me and him is too big. This golden rooster is not at least level Arsh. Is this guy's not very good? Kim Ki-tae says. Although Park Hwa-jin is a bit in the way, but he's still useful to me. These words confirmed my suspicion. You mean Buhiton? Are you providing angle with encouraging Jin-san? Kim Ki-tae was shocked by these words. Ask me how I know. This makes me a little proud. How you know is not important. The important thing is that I know how to eliminate. Ways to encourage Jinsen's side effects. King KJ's eyes glowed golden when he heard this. Used the skill Dark Code Barrier. In an instant, a layer of black barrier engraved with runes appeared. Cover us both. I think. Let him use Shi dungeons exclusive to their guild. In exchange for this method, encourage Jinsen to belong to practical equipment, known for its excellent ability to restore physical strength and magic power. But if the stone is born, there will be side effects of magic poisoning. In fact, only some pieces of equipment are needed. This problem can be solved easily. The Moonstone of Karen, and the most important, the Datura root. You must be wondering why you can't find the Datura roots. I'm exhausted. I can tell you his location. Hearing this, Jinjitai had to re-examine me. Because what I said is the same as what his union research group said. King KJ raised his sword and threatened. I can give you Shi dungeons in exchange. If you dare to play tricks on me, just wait for me. Anyway, surrender Shikar dungeons. The price for him is really a bit ridiculously high. Clan, I pulled out my short sword and flicked his sword away. You seem to have misunderstood. Give you advice. And I was the one who gave you a chance. There's already a fight outside at this moment. No one from the two parties would give in to the other. At this moment, my conversation with King KJ ended perfectly. This guy is easier to talk to than I thought. Li Taimi hurriedly came up and asked me if I was okay. He also said he was going to beat them all down. I waved my hand to indicate it was okay. At this time, Pak Huajin chased after us and told King KJ not to let us go. King KJ grabbed his neck and lifted him up. Guess like you are no match for him. If you dare to cause trouble for me again, I'll kill you. Pu Heichang was agitated. Blame all the mistakes on me. He swore he would kill me. This is the system prompting me that the copy conditions have been met. I successfully acquired his passive skill shallow breathing. After a short interlude, now it's finally my turn to test. The rules are simple. Just attack the magic crystal in front of you. Can use equipment and inherent abilities. I don't intend to use my inherent abilities. This short knife is enough. A long sound. I set the gap skill to the maximum. Let me see. The gap I worked so hard to accumulate in the maze. How powerful is it? Whoosh. This high-grade magic crystal was split into two halves by my knife. The staff on the side were so shocked that they couldn't close their mouths. To know that most people, even the magic power required by the magic crystal cannot be reached. This is his first time seeing someone can split the entire magic crystal. In the end, my level was rated as level. I just wanted to report it to the boss. I was stopped. I asked him to delay reporting for a week. Hawk Hin also followed the agreement. Take the Braham ring. As for helping him remove the love soul mark, it depends on his future performance. Then I told Li Taiming and the two of them to continue climbing the tower. I have important things to do. Second round of testing. Just clear one dungeon in the Tower of Trials. That's it. I don't plan to go to the first floor where I want to go now. The only relic. This is a recognized restricted area. These ruins. In the mountainous area on the first floor of the Tower of Trial. Corridor of the Fallen. Because I haven't reached the hunter level. At present, I still can't make it. There is no way to enter these ruins alone. So I registered as a porter and got admitted. Soon we arrived at our destination. The system prompts. The exclusive mission of the attack team has been. Start targeting and killing the boss. Reclaim the throne at the center of the ruins. Reward the option to win one thing over another. Special rewards for the first person to clear the Tower of Trials. Kill all this reward that only I have. I immediately chose to open. Look at adaptive abilities. Overtime cold heart. Can help me in an emergency. Also keep a normal mind. But the human touch will gradually become weaker. Passive skill unique knowledge. When I want all the rewards to myself. Get the most valuable rewards. This reward is really great. Especially this passive skill. Poison Stone. There are many random blind box rewards in the Tower of Trials. Usually one good thing can be found among thousands of blind boxes. It's all a stroke of luck. But the skill of Poison Stone. You can let me ignore it directly. Probability of releasing junk props. While I'm thinking, a white light flashed in the formation in front of me. Several figures appeared. The young man headed by him was still complaining that the teleportation was too uncomfortable. The uncle on the side recognized. They are members of the guild's main attack team. The young man just now was the captain of the attack team. I used the of truth to investigate. Send money to spend level 14. Lightweight inherent ability equipment. If you want to copy his skills, you need to gain his trust. This is a bit difficult. The attack captain of the previous life union was only at this level. Don't worry, just don't hold me back. Soon we followed them into the ruins. The road is littered with monster corpses. These people make me feel weird. After fighting so many monsters, he was still escaped. Judging from the strength of the attacking captain just now, this is impossible. Uncle looks at me standing here in a daze. Urgently urged me to distribute water to foreigners. This group of people are from Yulu. He is a rare elite player. The pattern on their shoulder armor. It has the emblem of Zaba Union. This is a man wearing white. The man in the colored armor caught my attention. Why do they still have such short people in their union? I'm going to try it out. I came to him with a glass of water. After hard work, drink some water and take a rest. I also used the skill sympathy. Make him have a better impression of me. The girl thanked me and took off her helmet, revealing beautiful blonde hair. I recognized him immediately. She is the youngest daughter of the Lawrence family, a noble family in Euro. A skill harnessing divine power. Also has attack defense. There are even versatile players with auxiliary healing skills. She is Saint Teresa of Amsterdam. See her. I figured out how everyone here was escaped. Teresa has a natural advantage against the undead. But everyone is anxious, afraid of him hitting the boss. Why are they doing this? And the level gap between my two eyes is too big. Unable to explore his status window. In other words, Teresa has exceeded level 20. What a coincidence. Luck and fitness values from previous rewards. Reduced the level gap. My of truth has risen to level 2 at this moment. Teresa level 29. Innate ability Starlight Guardian. Copying the conditions puts her in danger. This value is too exaggerated. It is worthy of being the object of enthusiasm among people. Turns out he was performing a professional mission. No wonder she came here. Teresa smiled warmly and thanked you. I finished drinking. I told her you're welcome. I am the one who thanks her more. Thank her for giving me the opportunity. Get circled by the paladin. The Star Guardian rated as having the strongest inherent ability. The issue is, how do I get this woman into trouble? And then save his life again? At this time, the ruins guarding system was suddenly triggered. The guardian of the ruins will appear in Shifenjong use. Complete recovery. Song Changwu was really scared. With the strength of their team, hard with the guardian. At least half of them will die if you touch them. But he doesn't want to give up. He finally climbed to the position of attacking the captain. This other time was over reason. Song Chang was still decided to go deeper. Even if Ting Mei stopped them. He also insists on going in. because he believed in Saint Teresa. Outsiders, even if you know that the Guardian is about to follow your heart, don't take panic. They believe that the people from the Fuhai Trade Union have already prepared countermeasures. Huan Mo also firmly believes people from the Fuhai Union can be killed at will. The Guardian didn't notice the big hand behind him at all. The next second he was crushed. The three people who reacted quickly took out their weapons under combat status. But how can they be the opponents of these Guardians? At the same time, Santa Changwo and others also encountered the Guardian. He immediately commanded everyone to start fighting. Human shield moves forward. The porters retreated, standing to output gathered magic power. The money-giving flowers dance at the front of the team holding a shield. Use skill and rescue at the same time. The supporting teammate activates warrior song. Put it on the list for everyone. Then the Guardian finally appeared. At the same time, an axe struck down. The powerful and heavy blow was blocked by Song Changwo. At this time, the three individual players could hardly hold on anymore. They asked Song Changwo for help, but Song Changwo ignored them. After all, there is nothing you can do about a sacrifice, and he doesn't have time to take care of them. People are only now realizing that they have been abandoned. Then a woman holding a holy sword appeared. Use skill holy number at the same time. A dazzling sun appears in the sky, and these Guardians, it's like being struck by countless swords at the same time, killed instantly. At this time, Teresa was like a goddess of war, standing proudly here. She spotted two Guardians bypassing the main team, rushed to the rear. She immediately recognized the danger to non-combatants, quickly chased after him. Resupply at the moment. All the team members were lying on the ground. The uncle who talked and left with me on the road is still alive. I'm really going to die this time. A Guardian appears, raised the giant axe and struck at him. Suddenly, several slashes passed through his body. Uncle, what are you talking about? I told you I'd get you home safely. As he spoke, the Guardian was torn apart. Suddenly another Guardian appeared behind me. His punch was easily dodged by me. Then the fire burned on my left hand. Skill fire element activation. A lot of them hit the Guardian. This Guardian was directly blown to pieces by me. I still have to maintain a first-level personality. These people are so unreliable. I don't know who awakened the Guardian. There's no benefit in doing this. The uncle expressed his thanks to me. He didn't expect me to be so powerful. Whoosh. The uncle was taken away by Teresa after Gigi arrived. Teresa spoke coldly. I thought you were warm-hearted and a good person. I didn't expect you to threaten non-combatants with a knife. You should be the prisoner who awakened the Guardian. I'm going to arrest you now.